Hi, welcome back to Live Soul Joy, the channel for well-being in every way, with videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Today is the first Fitness Friday, so here is a great all-over body workout using absolutely no gym equipment. All you're going to need is a mat or a comfortable floor and access to a chair or a sofa. This circuit can be done as many times through as you wish, or feel free to take these ideas for your own home workouts. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is warm up. And first thing we're going to do is a gentle march on the spot. So during this, I want you to focus on swinging your arms, getting all over the body nice and warm. Now we're going to go into some cross leg jump squats. So we're going to cross the legs over into a jump and then jump out wide and into a squat. If you don't want to do the jumping or you have bad knees, then please just focus on the squats only. Get nice deep squats. Okay, and lastly we're going to go into some star jumps. Again, if you don't want to do the jumping or you have bad joints, then just step one leg out to the side and lift the arms up nice and high and alternate the legs. Okay, fantastic, well done. We should be nice and warm now, so grab yourself a quick drink of water and we're going to go into a few quick stretches. First stretch we're going to do, we're going to have the legs out about hip width apart and we're going to bend forwards at the hips. So we're going to take our hands down towards the floor and we're going to keep the legs nice and straight. So just as far as you can go down with your legs still straight. Okay, and then we're going to slowly curl back up to standing. Try not to go too quick, otherwise you might get lightheaded. Okay, for this next one, feel free to hold onto the wall or something for balance. We're going to take one leg behind, we're going to grab the foot and hold it back towards the glutes. And this is going to stretch out the front of the leg. If you need a bit of an extra stretch for this one, you can tilt your hips forward slightly, and that's just going to give you a nice extra stretch down that quad on the front of the leg. We're then going to pull one arm across the body using the other arm as leverage, and this is going to help stretch out the shoulders and the triceps. Okay, so first exercise is squats. With your legs hip width or wider, we're going to go into a squat. Keep your chest and your chin lifted, and you want to sit back into your heels slightly so you're not hunching forwards over your knees too much. Make sure to stick the glutes out, and when you push back up to standing, push through the heels and squeeze the leg muscles and the glutes at the top. As we're not using any additional weight, we want to hold the squat slightly at the bottom and then also slightly at the top when we squeeze the muscles. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do 15 squats. We're going to go on to lunges next. So with lunges, you can step forwards into the lunge, or if you have bad knees, you can step backwards into the lunge too, and I'll demonstrate both. So things you want to look out for with the lunge: with that leg that's in front of you, make sure the knee doesn't go over the toes. When you lunge, you're not bringing your body forwards over that foot, you're actually going to take your body down. So we're going to do 10 on each leg, and we're going to alternate the leg each time. For the next one, we are going to be lying on the floor, so make sure you've got somewhere comfortable. We're going to lay on our back with our knees bent, feet flat on the floor. Keep your arms down by your sides, and for this I want to focus on pushing through the heels again, because this is really going to activate and work the glutes. So when you push up through the heels, lift those hips off the floor as high as you can. Because we haven't got any additional weight, like with the squats, we are going to be focusing on the squeeze of the muscle at the top of the movement. We're going to go ahead and do 15 reps of these, making sure each time to really focus on that squeeze of the muscles. Okay, for this next leg exercise, you're going to need access to a chair or your sofa. Stand in front of the chair, put one leg on the chair behind you and rest the top of your foot on the chair. You might need to shimmy yourself forward on that foot that's stood on the floor, just so you've got enough distance from you and the chair. Once you feel fairly comfortable, you should be able to lower yourself down into a bit of a lunge, and your knee should not be going over your toe. You should be going straight down towards the floor, just like with a regular lunge. We're going to do 10 of these on each leg. Okay, and our last leg exercise are straight leg kickbacks. I would advise doing these on the floor in an all fours position. However, if it's not comfortable for you, you can lean with your palms against the wall and kick your leg back from there. But for the reps in this video, I am going to be doing it on the floor. So go ahead and get on all fours on the floor or on your mat. We're going to take one leg out behind you, keep it straight, and keep the foot off the floor. From there, we're going to do 15 kickbacks. So we're going to lift the leg up into the air, and we're going to do this at quite a speed because this is going to really burn those glutes and finish them off after what we've just been doing. So we're going to do 15 reps on one leg, and then we'll swap over and do 15 on the other. Okay, so we're finished with legs and now we're going to go into the upper body exercises. First one being press ups. First and most simple variation is the wall press up. So just to demonstrate that for you, we're going to put our palms on the wall and we're going to have them quite wide apart. Make sure your feet are stepped away from the wall so you're leaning into the wall on your palms. And then we're going to bend the elbows and take our body in towards the wall. Just before our face is touching the wall, we're going to press through our hands and release back to start position. So the half press up is where we're going to be doing press ups on our knees. And what we want to make sure with this is that we dip our hips forwards and we're not just on all fours, because we're not going to target the triceps and the chest properly with that. We want to make sure our hips are dipped forward so we really put the focus on the upper body. So once you've found that position, we're going to bend the arms and we're going to take our upper body down towards the floor. Once you get quite close to the mat or the floor, we're going to push up through the hands and back to start position. Same principles apply with these, so we're going to have quite a wide spread in the hands and we're going to bend the elbows and take our body down towards the floor. Once we are just quite close to the mat or the floor, we're going to press back up through the hands and back to start position. So whichever variation you're comfortable with, we're going to go ahead and do 12 reps. So dips are really great for targeting triceps, a little bit of shoulders and a little bit of chest as well. So 2 variations for dips. You can have bent legs or straight legs. Bent legs with your feet flat on the floor is the easier option, and having your legs out straight makes it slightly more difficult. So take care to have the correct hand placement, as you can see me demonstrating here. And from there, you're just going to lower your body down towards the floor. So we're going to go ahead and do 12 dips. And finally, the last upper body exercise we're going to do is something called, well, I call it a plank ladder. So you're going to get into a plank position. If you can't get into a full plank, you can do this on your knees, that's not a problem. So much like the half press up position on the knees, exactly the same, but we're just going to hold the plank. So once you've found your plank position, you can do this on the palm of your hands or you can do it on your forearms. We're then going to alternate between the two, and we're going to keep going for 30 seconds. We're going to move on to some more core work. So the core or abs exercises that we're going to do today, we have 3 exercises and they are all going to be for 30 seconds. So the first one we have is called Russian twists. So we're going to sit comfortably on the floor. You can keep your feet on the floor if you want to, or to make it slightly harder, you can lift your feet off the floor so you're balancing on your glutes. If you are keeping your feet on the floor, just lean back a little bit. Don't compromise your lower back, but you should be feeling some tension in your abdominal muscles. Once you've found that position, we're going to clasp the hands or the object in front of you. And for 30 seconds, we are going to take that object or your hands either side of your body. So you should be getting a nice twist either way, left and right. Okay, now we've done 30 seconds of those. We're now going to move on to the next exercise, which is scissor kicks. You can also do flutter kicks, so you can mix and match. We'll do a bit of both as I demonstrate in a minute. The main thing you want to do with this is lean back on your hands so you have that tension in your abdominals. Our final exercise is elbow to knee. So we're going to start in a crunch position. So we're going to have our feet flat on the floor, knees bent, and we're going to gently support the head. Try not to crunch the neck too much in these exercises. So we're going to come up into a crunch. As we do so, we're going to bring one knee in. You're going to crunch up and you're going to meet that knee with the opposite elbow. It doesn't matter if you can't touch elbow to knee, it's just that twisting motion that we're after. Okay guys, grab yourselves a drink. That's the last exercise done of the whole circuit. We've targeted legs and glutes, we've worked on some upper body, and we've finished off with some core strength. As I said at the beginning of the video, this circuit can be done twice, 3, 4 times depending on your fitness level, how much time you have, but just for a complete run through, this is just a great, quick, all over body workout that requires absolutely no gym equipment. In the description box I have put the list of the circuit exercises in, so you can just take that away if you know what you're doing and you can run through the circuit in your own time. So I hope you enjoyed the workout guys. Please let me know in the comments what you thought. Did you give it a go? Don't forget to like and subscribe. I have videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And next Fitness Friday I will be doing a resistance band home workout, so make sure to join me for that next Friday. In the meantime, keep active, keep safe and take care.